Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's TAG97 again. Today I got something very special for you that's been a highly requested thing from my viewers and subscribers. Today I'm going over the High Point JCP 40 Smith & Wesson review and torture test. I also want to thank you guys so much for following me on my Instagram channel and liking and subscribing to TAG97 on the YouTube channel, of course. I love and appreciate you guys so much that you guys will do not understand the gratitude that I have towards you. But if you would so kindly to follow my Instagram, you get exclusive stuff that's just for Instagram alone that you never get to see on the YouTube channel. And you can always stay in contact with me on there if you have any questions about any type of gear I have or just whatever pops in your head you feel like talking about. And if you would not mind to follow my buddy Skip's IG as well. He is a big donor of the channel. He was so kind during this epidemic of the coronavirus, so everyone is buying ammunition. He donated 500 rounds towards the channel to do this video. So what an amazing guy, man. I just love him. He's such a good guy all the way around. Appreciate him, and this video probably would not have happened without his support because all the ammo around the city where I live is completely gone. So thank you very much to Skip. So how this video is going to work is it's going to break down to 3 segments. So it's going to be a basic review on the outside of it, how it feels and functions, the shooting torture part, and then the aftermath review if the firearm is still functional or one piece after we're done with this torture test. Now we all know I took a stab at High Point before and said some sly comments towards them in other videos, but today I'm going to be fair and give an honest opinion without being biased and give a good review or bad review on it, on how it performed, being tortured, and overall review on how it feels and looks and operates. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to be honest. It's big, it's blocky, it's ugly. So the only thing cool about it is black. It's like a tactical black, you know. Nothing too fancy with that. It does have a rail adapter, so you put a red dot or something in that category. Now, it comes with a 10-round magazine, nothing fancy, not double stack, single stack. It's just a simple design that you can't really mess up. Now I have disassembled this to see how it functions. It's a little firing pin about that big with 2 springs and a long recoil spring in the front that holds this bad boy together when it racks and reloads another round in the chamber. The barrel is attached to the firearm blower itself, so it is a fixed barrel. There's nothing too fancy about that. Now, it's not threaded or anything like that. It's just a big hunk of metal. So it's going to probably feel very bulky when I shoot it. I just don't see how it wouldn't. But it does have a cool safety feature, so you can put on safe. It's just literally a piece of metal. You can lock it to the rear. And you can release that slide to lock one in the chamber, and there should be one inside. So overall, it seems to be the most basic handgun you can get, and from what I heard, it is reliable, and I'm willing to give that fair review on it. It is a 4.5-inch barrel, so it is a little long for those who are not used to a full-size handgun or pistol. So it is very big compared to like a Glock. Now, it is definitely something that you have to get used to. It's not my cup of tea. It is a affordable handgun for those who are on a low budget and need to have a firearm in their house. So it's good for that purpose. I'm not going to bash anyone that does not have tons of money to throw out. I'm never going to do that. That's not cool to do. So if you are someone that is looking for a budget handgun, this is probably your best bet. From what I heard, it is reliable, but we're going to find out in these next couple of clips. But this is a pre-review of the firearm before we go and shoot and torture it. So from what I can see, it is a basic handgun, and I hope it performs well and it doesn't blow up in my hand when I shoot it. So we're going to find out what it does and how it performs. It is a 2.1 pound handgun, so it does have some weight to it to those who are not used to some weight on a firearm. So that is my honest opinion about how it looks and feels so far. Now when I go shoot this tomorrow, We're going to find out how it performs, if it jams, locks up, failures to fire, or worse, explodes in my hand. So hopefully I don't die while shooting this. And we'll see if this is the weapon that you want for when the world ends, and whenever that is, right? So let's go find out how it is and see how it performs. All right, guys, we're out here in the pasture. I'm first going to do 10 rounds, single shot, not going to go rapid fire or anything. I'm just going to see the accuracy of how it performs. It's going to be the first time I'm shooting it. And then after that, I'm going to put another magazine in. I'm going to do rapid fire best I can with this hunk of metal, and we're going to see how it performs, all right? Okay, so the grouping is not the best. Yes, I know. The sights are pretty harsh, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's even sighted in, but I was aiming center mass. So you can tell the grouping is decently good. But as in accuracy, it could either be me as a shooter or it could be the firearm. I don't know. But this does have a really harsh iron sight, and it's kind of hard to tell where you're hitting. But at least we know it's hitting in a general area. So now we're going to do rapid fire. Try again. Okay, so that was probably the ammunition. I'm going to do one more rapid fire, okay? All right, I'm going to do another 10 round rapid fire. We had a failure to fire on one of the shells, so we're just going to do another one. Okay, so I noticed I'm shooting low left, so that's on me. That part is me. I do notice the recoil on this is very ridiculous. My hypothesis that it would jump a lot because of how heavy the slide is and how big it is coming back. The kick on it, it's not really the kick, to be honest. It's more of the recoil on how much it's jumping up. So it is hard to get back on target, especially after rapid firing. That was the fastest I can shoot it. I know you've probably seen me shoot faster on different platforms on firearms, and obviously I did my best, and it was not the greatest. The trigger is pretty heavy. I don't know what the actual poundage is, but it is a heavy trigger. We're going to do another magazine just to see how it performs, and then we're going to start torturing it, all right? It seems to be a tradition with high points that you always got to shoot it from the side. So in honor of high point, I'm still going to do it. Okay, so the high point is loaded. As you can see, it's got the full 10 round magazine. We do have some of the lake water that we got from the tank. So we're gonna dip it in here. We're gonna soak it for about maybe like 2 minutes. And I'm gonna take it out and shoot it to see how it performs. It's not really that full, but it's definitely enough water will saturate the firearm. And we'll see if it'll corrode it in any type of way or failure to fire. It could also affect the ammunition, and hopefully it doesn't blow up my hand. All right, now we're gonna soak it. Yummy. By the way, it's 50 degrees out, so this water is pretty cold, so I don't know if that's gonna affect it anyway, but we'll find out. All right, let's go. Okay, it's soaked for about 2 minutes now. We're gonna take it out. Oh yeah, yummy yum. That looks really disgusting. Oh, I guess that's the carbon. It's like a nasty film on it. Okay. All right, hopefully I don't die. You ready? Okay, so right now we just had a failure to feed. That could have been the ammunition, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna drop the magazine real quick. Yeah, all right. We'll do it again. All right, so we found a little spot of mud. Unfortunately, most of it's just rock out here. And in that waterfall, it's all sand, unfortunately. So this is the only good mud spot I found. So we're just gonna pile it up a little bit. Oh yeah, look how nasty that is. Oh yeah, get up on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do it a solid. We're just gonna do this. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, yummy. Mmm. Look at that. Oh. Oh yeah. All up in there. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Alright, man. Let's go see if it shoots. Okay, so it is pretty caked up. Even inside the barrel, it's really caked. So we're gonna just go try to load it. Oh man. I hope this doesn't backfire. Oh, that was gross. We have our first failure to eject. I'm gonna drop the magazine. That could have been the ammunition. So I'm gonna take another magazine real quick. Wow, it actually held up. I'm surprised. Okay, so the mud we used before is really chunky and gritty. We're gonna use fine mud now. And as you can see it's pretty clean. So I cleaned out the fire to give it a fair chance with different type of mud. The barrel just has just a tad bit of rocks in it, but it should be fine. All right. Now you're probably saying, oh wait, you didn't open it. I'm about to. You can relax, I got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, mmm. Yummy yum. Yummy yum. Mmm. Oh yeah, look at that. That is some gross stuff right there, guys. Oh. Oh. I don't even know what gun this is anymore. I might have to clean it out just a little bit. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm about to clean it out a little bit, guys. It's definitely jammed. All right, so I had to disassemble the slide to get some of the rocks out, but other than that, I did not clean it. So we're gonna run it through. Oh, didn't even put one in the chamber. All right, guys, looks like I'm about to clean it just a little further. So I disassembled the slide again. I got more rocks out, but I did get one in the chamber, so let's see if it shoots down, all right, guys? By the way, I can't see my iron sights anymore. Uh-oh. Let's try again. Oh, failure to feed. Oh, I think this might have done it in, guys. I'm about to clean it probably. I don't think it's gonna fire. Come on. Come on. No. That's it, guys. I'm about to clean it. So, fine grain, mud, sandish stuff is a no-no for the high point. Even though I did torture it pretty good with it, so this is a no-go. Okay, so I let it soak for a little bit and I shake it out. So we're just gonna run it through to make sure it's gonna work, all right? All right, malfunctions. Love it. Oh my, I think we might have killed it. Oh, there we go. Trigger was just stuck a little bit. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. You know what? Speaking of shaving cream, let's put it on this firearm and see how it goes. Oh, yeah, see, you know. Everybody needs a good close shave once in a while, you know. So what I'm thinking is probably gonna lube it up and probably clean it. So we'll find out. Oh, that feels gross. I'm trying to show you, I'm kind of losing grip. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, yummy yum. Okay. I don't think we're gonna bury that, boys. I think that's it. As you can clearly see, this firearm is completely covered in shaving cream, including the barrel. So this one I'm a little worried about exploding, but we should be fine. So I'm having problems racking the slide. Oh, there we go. Don't worry, guys. I know you're probably like, oh, all the shaving cream came off. It was only exterior, so it doesn't really matter. It's mainly what's internally. Okay, I had to wash my hands real quick because I had no grip, and that would have been very unsafe. All right, let's give it a go. I'm gonna use my left hand. Come on, come on. There we go. I can't see my sides. Man, I'm so hungry. Gosh, I could just eat this. This is a spoonful of peanut butter. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. Well, since I'm using peanut butter, might as well put it in the gun, right? Why not? Let's get all crazy now. No, I don't have any jelly, so don't ask. Oh, yummy yum. Oh, yeah. So I'm assuming because peanut butter can be used as a lubricant, I don't know how it's really going to perform. It may chunk it up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. There's no point in really doing to the exterior. I'm going to get in magazine well real quick. Okay. All right. Let's see how this bad boy performs. Okay, guys. Peanut butter. Non-chunky. Oh, that definitely felt chunky, though. Oh, that's disgusting. Wow, it actually worked. Okay, so one thing I did notice, it smells like there's s'mores going on. I'm assuming it's the burnt peanut butter. But man, it smells bad. I'm gonna run one more magazine through it. All right, so I didn't clean it anyway. I just chambered it in because it was kind of a hassle. I had to keep slapping it, so I'm gonna try it again. All right, so we had one failure to feed. Not a big deal. Just gonna clear that out real quick. Ugh. All right, so it smells absolutely atrocious right now. It's pretty nasty. I can't really explain. It smells like something that's really nasty at burning. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really nasty smell. But it doesn't smell like s'mores anymore. Yeah. All right, guys. So I did clean it out pretty good. It's just so stuck on there now. It's like a wax, almost like a very hard wax, and it just not really coming out. I soaked it for a while. I scrubbed it. I tried just shaking it, and that's the best I can do. So we're gonna do another torch test real quick. Man, this is not gonna be fun. All right, so this is for Travis that donated $10. He wanted me to yeet this thing, and also a special thank you to one of my high school friends that donated $72. He wanted to remain anonymous, unfortunately, but thank you very much, bro. I appreciate all the support you guys been doing, and of course, Skip for donating the ammo. Love you guys, and thank you so much for donating. All right. Oh man, this high point empty. Yay! Now I didn't want to throw it that hard because if it gets in the water, I'm not going to be able to get it. But you get the idea. I'm not satisfied with it. I only got a couple of dings, so I'm going to hurl this now. Ready? Let's go check it out. All right, so
The safety's broken. Other than that, besides being cosmetic damages, it seems to work. We're gonna shoot to see if it still functions. All right, so this is after throwing it. The safety mechanism's a little broken, but we're gonna see if it still functions. All right, 10 rounds. I'm not going for accuracy. I'm just gonna shoot it. We're gonna pour all this on here. Our poor little high point. You served us well, little guy. All right, we just had to change locations. It was too wet there. So I'm gonna saturate this again. Now this is very dangerous, okay? Stand back a little bit. I say you guys can get out your marshmallows about now. All right, guys. I tried to disassemble it and it does not want to come off. As you see, the whole lower has melted and curved. So the whole barrel and upper slide is now melted together. I can't move it whatsoever. The magazine is stuck and will not come out, will not budge. It's all melted together. The trigger somehow still moves, so I'm shocked about that part. But I think the only working part on here, besides the iron sight, is the slide. The slide seems to be fully intact and working. We're gonna run it over. That's gonna be it. Other than that, this firearm's done for. It will not fire anymore. I'm sorry, guys. It's the grand finale of the torture test. Bye, High Point.
So there you have it, guys. The High Point JCP 40 Smith & Wesson withstand a X amount of torture and abuse higher than my expectations thought it would. As I have previously mentioned, that the High Point did burn almost a complete whole lower assembly to the point where it does not work. It's only stuck to the rear now and won't slide forward. The safety is basically useless anyway. But I did get the magazine to come out, but it's very stiff. The upper slide is fine. It seems like it would work if you just put it on a normal High Point lower, and it should technically work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Everything else, I disassembled it to show that all the parts were still functional and everything was still working. There was no corrosion on any of the springs, the metal inside. But like I said, the lower was completely, basically destroyed. It melted. One thing I did notice, I'll show you a picture real quick, that the High Point's barrel withstand an X amount of abuse as well. And even though it had rocks, grains of sand, and everything else that you could probably find in like twigs and stuff, and I still shot it. And it stayed somewhat on target, even though the barrel was completely covered in mud and guts, basically. So It was able to withstand that while staying on target, and there was no damage from what I saw of the barrel. I took a flashlight to it, looked all the way around and stuff like that, and there was nothing that I could see that was permanent damage. Now there was a couple scratches on it, but other than that, it shouldn't really affect your accuracy. But I don't think you're going for long shots with a high point pistol, so I think you'll be fine. So at the end of the day, guys, the high point JCP 40 Smith & Wesson has outperformed my expectations, so it's TAG97 approved. It is a good firearm, even though I have bash high point. And so this was my non-biased review. It did perform. This is a good survival gun, especially for what's going on. Everyone buying firearms for the coronavirus freak out. So maybe this is a gun that's good for budgeting and reliability. So if this is what you're looking for, by all means, just make sure it doesn't catch on fire, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to TAG97. Also, I'll put in the link below my Instagram. Just click on that and follow me as well to get any updates on the channel. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you.